More than 23 years after its initial debut, Final Fantasy VII has received a staggeringly beautiful and eagerly anticipated remake. But despite its slightly aged look, the original, with its complex and nuanced tale centered around a spiky-haired reluctant hero known as Cloud Strife, changed the way games tell stories forever. Many people still think of video game stories as simple tales, involving iconic blue hedgehogs, a shed load of guns, and pixelated game over screens. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Even in the 80s and 90s, games like Metroid turned the idea of damsels in distress on its head when it revealed the mighty Samus was female. And The Secret of Monkey Island was as funny and well written as anything Hollywood had to offer.
Holy monkey bladders! It's Monkey Island!
And yet, gaming still wasn't taken seriously as a storytelling medium. Enter Japanese role-playing game Final Fantasy VII, one of the most critically acclaimed and well-loved video games of all time. Set in the grimy dystopia of a vast city known as Midgar, where a huge conglomerate company was sucking up the planet's life force and using it as an energy source, Final Fantasy VII took a global tale about environmental and social justice and made it personal through our relationship with its characters. By far, its most memorable moment came relatively early in the game. Players travelled to the Forgotten City in order to rescue Aerith, the spunky flower girl and the last of an ancient race known as the Cetra. There, just as you caught up with her and just as she was praying for the ultimate white magic that would save the world, Final Fantasy VII did the unthinkable. It killed off one of its main characters in a shocking and brutal murder that seemingly came out of nowhere. For many of us experiencing the game for the first time, Aerith's death hit hard. Having spent so many hours with her prior to her demise, her sudden departure from our party was keenly felt. In games up until now, from The Legend of Zelda to Super Mario, we would always, in the end, rescue the damsel and save the world. We were the heroes after all, and games were a power fantasy designed to reward us with a happy ending. Because of this, many players were convinced Aerith's death was fixable and spent hundreds of hours combing land, sea and air to find some obscure item to bring her back, encouraged by one ghostly glimpse of Aerith in her favourite flower-picking spot, which may or may not have been a simple coding glitch. Final Fantasy VII taught us that games didn't have to be about either winning or losing. Many games today have followed in its footsteps. Games like The Last of Us, with its unexpected perspective shifts. Who's there? Sweeping ensemble epics like Mass Effect.
Son, you're special. You were born to do great things.
And Bioshock, with its shocking plot twists that made us reevaluate everything we had done.
You think you have memories. Was there really a family?
Like Bioshock, games today weave together the interactive nature of gameplay and emotionally affecting storytelling to create unforgettable experiences.
Obey!
The stunning high-definition remake of Final Fantasy VII gives us a chance to fall for Aerith all over again. But the original pushed the boundaries of what video games were capable of. It moved us and enthralled us, and for that, it will always hold a special place in our hearts.
BBC Radio 1.
If you enjoyed this, then please like and subscribe it and click the bell icon to keep up to date. For more great audio and video from the BBC, you can listen on the BBC Sounds app and watch on iPlayer.